Once and for all, I am going to prove to you that dividends are absolutely meaningless. There is no better way to prove this to you than what I'm about to show ya. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I've been calling dividend investors, mostly scammers on YouTube, for a long time. Why? Because most retail thinks dividend investing has some kind of special benefit. Well, let me tell you what. It doesn't. It reduces the stock price by the amount of the dividend. But none of you seem to believe me. Y'all instead listen to clowns like Adriano Stinchianeri from Passive Income Investing, that Canadian, Italian, whatever this freak is, lives in like Panama or something. You listen to Joseph Carlson, who doesn't understand the basics of investing and basically closet indexes. And then you listen to PPC Ian. I need to look more into this guy.
Hey guys, I buy dividend stocks now. I'm the future, bro, but my ghost bro, picture him, bro.
All right. Here is proof, right here, no holds barred, that dividends provide no extra value. What we are looking at is the iShares 0 to 3 month Treasury Bond ETF, SGov. And you look at it and you're like, what is going on here? This thing trades really predictably. I could buy the dip and then it runs up and then I could buy the dip, right? This is SGov. It's basically a short-term treasury bond ETF. Now, why does it go in basically a sine wave? Well, we see the end of the month, throughout the month, the ETF's price goes up and then it drops. I wonder what that could be. What's causing that? And then it goes up, and then it drops, and then it goes up, and then it drops. And if you zoom out, it's basically a sine wave, okay? What is going on here? Well, what this ETF does is it holds treasuries which build up interest. And guess what happens when that is distributed? The price drops by the amount of the distribution. There is no clear representation of exactly how a dividend works than looking at a treasury bond ETF. Now, you're going to sit here and be like,
actually, did you know that interest is not a dividend?
It's the same concept, okay? There's cash leaving the underlying holding company business, whatever. And when the cash leaves, it drops down by the amount of cash distributed. Is this not clear? Hello? Do I need any other example than this? This is what your stocks do, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what happens to your stonks when they pay a dividend. You just don't see it as clear as this because this literally pays a distribution every month and it's a freaking short-term treasury bond ETF, okay? Very predictable, obviously. This is what your stonks do. Don't sit here and think there's anything crazy going on. It's accruing interest, it distributes the interest. It accrues interest, it distributes the interest. Same thing with your stock. Your stock will fluctuate up and down because it's not a treasury. But when the stock hits the ex-dividend date, when it gets marked down, guess what? It drops by the amount of the dividend. The stock goes ex-dividend, and it drops by the amount of the dividend. If you don't understand after seeing this, if you still listen to this clown, Stinky and Nary, if you still listen to Joe Blow Carlson, and
PPC,
I don't know what to frickin' tell you. Take some notes, stop being a frickin' moron, match your tax advantage accounts, and buy VT. Have a wonderful day.